Good morning, YouTube. What's up? It's RJ. This is the video I said I was gonna make. Next video on what I've done on the new setup. Now the pros and cons and what I changed since yesterday. Yesterday was the field test, basically testing it out. This shit was any good enough. And temperature wise, filtration wise, is doing great. You know, have no complaints. But as much of I already know that you guys know this already, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, we all know that betta fish are jumpers. They be jumping in the rice paddies like crazy. So this is like the perfect thing for them to jump. So as you see, I added those little black sponges right on the drip, just so they don't go through, because they was just jumping out and just going to the next tub all the way until they reach here, and they don't want to make it here, because this is where the king is. We lost one yesterday, so that's what I was gonna say. We lost a little nice female we had here, the dark one. We still got the light one. Let me see if you see her back there, some nice here. Well, yeah, we lost her. She's in there. I think she's there, but it was too late. That king male, he's just crazy. This one is always here, never jumps, neither does she. And she literally could just fall into this one, and she goes here, she just returns back. She's not one of a, she's not really a jumper, or she don't want to jump, whatever. So everything, that's all I wanted to say. I try to put some net, which actually works too as well. It's a see-through net. It's very, let me see, right here. I got some of it. See this? I like that method better, because you can leave it uncovered, you know. But for some reason, I used to put this like right on the edge of the thing, and they wouldn't try to jump because they see the net there. But the net was annoying, because sometimes it'll just drip from the sides, or just be a mess. So I came up with this, which is pretty neat. There's still a hole there, but it's not big enough for them to go through. So it kind of keeps them away from there. Like this guy, he was always going there, and I knew he was gonna jump one time. But once I put that there, he's hungry. That's why he's here actually. But I've been feeding them pellets, but they've been so used to eating bloodworms that it's a slow start for them to eat pellets. This girl literally ate one pellet. Just one, the rest she spit it out. So put a lot of Indian almond leaves in there yesterday. I thought the water would be darker by now. I guess it needed more, huh? Alright guys, that's about it. This is my setup. Very cheap, like I said before. Anybody can do it. I'm not gonna tell people that they should do it for bettas. I know I put in the video cheap housing for betta. While it is cheap housing, you get what you get with cheap housing, you know. It's cheap housing, and they could fucking jump, you know. So I do have another idea, but I've just been too lazy to do it. So, and I'm only gonna keep the bettas that don't get the fuck out of these tanks, you know, that they're used to me. Like this guy here, he just comes every time he sees me to this edge. He never tries nothing stupid. Neither does that female, and neither does the big one down there. So this you can keep for, like, I don't know, turtles, fucking, nah, not turtles, any other type of fish, man, that won't jump is fine in here. This is like, you can have this like as a meanwhile type thing, because this is like a, you know, quarantine. You can make this a quarantine, whatever the fuck, or I don't know, just, it's cheap. That's all I know. It's cheap. All I got up here is a regular light bulb. This, I went overboard, but you don't have to do that. But I did that because I'm going to try to grow some water sprite and some video there. Which I have a lot already all in my other tanks, but we'll just see how this setup here does, you know. Again, the temperature, same as yesterday. So That's what I was looking for, a steady temperature. We don't have to be changing all the time. Alright, well, this video just about done. That's all I wanted to get through, was just the pros and cons, man. And honestly, for betas, this is not the best. It's not the best thing you should do, unless you do it how I got an idea to do it with the lids, because it brings its own lids. You can lid it up. So for you guys, I'll just give you a little tip. If you guys want to do this, these comes with the lid. So if you go out and buy some clear containers and they come with the lid, and you got the drip system going and all of that, right, and it's full of water but no fishes yet, I suggest before you just finish it and start adding some fish, to actually grab the lid, which I haven't done because I'm too lazy, but I probably will in the future if I lose some good fish. Grab the lid. Mind you, there's no fishes in there yet. Grab the lid. Finish your setup. Make sure it runs. Make it run, right? Make sure it runs and no dripping nowhere else that you don't want it to drip. Then empty out all the water. You already made your cut, right? And your cut here, right? This one I didn't, but these are different. So if you made your cut, put the lid on it, and with a marker, mark exactly where the hole is. Cut a little piece on that. Then on top of the lid, you see how this comes in here? Well, you put the lid on it, and then you set it up again, and then you just trace it and measure it, and you're gonna see where the right there, where it's gonna be falling, where the drip is gonna be falling. And all you're gonna have to do once you've done it to all three of them is just set it up in the same way, but with the lids. Of course, the lid is gonna have a lot of holes so they can breathe. Anyways, it got a space in between, so they can jump. They ain't gonna go nowhere, you know. So that's it. I mean, that's the best thing I could say. I haven't done it, to tell you the truth. I haven't done it because I created this because I don't like having betas that you cannot see, you know? Like, I like to see my betas. So here, I can see them from the top, from the bottom, from wherever I want to see them, I can see them. And they're comfortable with me, you know, doing that. So that's the way I did it. It's not the best house for a beta, we know that. But that's about it. Peace out.